My son got 2 lineal belts, man.
Who did you lose to?
He ain't in the pound for pound list, man.
This
is
senior,
bullshit.
Senior, who did you lose to?
Bullshit.
Who did you lose to?
Been babied
you was
on
in the
your
corner that
life.
night. You was in the corner that night.
On your life.
Okay, now watch this.
Man,
watch January 31st.
Pound for pound list, man.
After the fight, I want you to talk everything you've been talking since I've been baby.
Man, I can't wait.
I'm gonna show you.
Man, I wish it was tomorrow, man. I wish it was today, man.
Man, we could. I'm ready right now.
Shut you down.
I'm ready at any game in the future, so I didn't really understand what was the issue with me sizing him up during that time. But it never.
Everything exploded the moment Teofimo Lopez crossed the line. The slap instantly sparked tension, and Shakur Stevenson's reaction was immediate. No fighter stays silent when disrespected. But it's important to note, Lopez made it physical first. Shakur's response reflected pride, fire, and the mindset of a fighter unwilling to be pushed around before the Frank Warren weighed in, urging professionalism and reminding everyone that face-offs aren't street fights. But boxing is a sport built on emotion, and when respect is broken,
they've had a push and a shove.
Well, this is not a gang fight. You know, the only two have been fighting are the boxers, and save it for the night. They don't get paid. They don't get paid to fight before the fight. Stupid.
Eddie Hearn broke it down perfectly. Once personal lines are crossed, fighters react instinctively. Shakur's anger wasn't reckless. It was inevitable. Lopez started the physical escalation. Stevenson's response was measured and real.
When someone pushes your buttons, when someone shoves you like that, when someone starts talking about your mum, no man, look, I'm a complete pussy, right? If you start talking about my mum and all this other stuff, I'm gonna have a pop at you. I can't fight, but I don't care, I'll have a right go. And you're talking about the world heavyweight champion. If you start talking to him like that, if you shove him like that, he's gonna...
Wade echoed the sentiment, noting that while such moments shouldn't happen, they're far from unprecedented in combat sports. Boxing has seen much worse. And the key distinction here is who initiated it. Lopez created the moment.
Over the line, you shouldn't be doing it. They shouldn't be putting hands on each other. But it is the fight game, and we've seen far worse. We've seen guys get in fights. We've seen people throw dollies in this game.
Abel Sanchez put it into technical perspective. Shakur Stevenson wins if he controls distance and pace. That's his world. Lopez has to force the fight, and that pressure shows up outside the ring first. Frustration often spills over when a fighter knows they must attack to win, and that tension was visible during the face-off.
Of course, a great talent, and Teofimo looked great in his last fight. Of course, he didn't have Shakur in front of him, but I think that for Shakur, he has to keep the fight at his distance. If he does that, I think it's a win for him. Teofimo, he's more, he wants to draw you and he wants to counter punch. He's gonna have to be a different guy this time. He's gonna have to attack. He's gonna have to be leading the fight.
Timothy Bradley Jr. reminded fans not to underestimate Lopez's physical tools. His speed and athleticism are real advantages. But boxing isn't just athleticism. Stevenson's timing, ring IQ, and control frustrate aggressive fighters when brute force isn't enough.
It's not gonna be an easy damn fight for Shakur Stevenson. Nope, it ain't gonna be an easy fight. Nope. After studying freaking Lopez yesterday, man, look, that athleticism that he got, that speed.
Johnny Nelson focused on the official's perspective, highlighting the dangers that come with physical altercations at press events. Again, Lopez caused the situation. Stevenson didn't walk in looking...
This morning, man, to make the way how he's done it, you know, on the morning of a fight, it's just wrong. It's dangerous, and the board are now in a situation where they think, shit. So I don't know how they're going to deal with it.
Simon Jordan added context, noting that while he's seen worse, this wasn't just hype. It was frustration spilling out. Stevenson staying composed despite the provocation says volumes about his mentality. Lopez crossing that line hints at the press.
Smashed an egg in his face. I mean, how many times have we seen boxers do things that they shouldn't do? You know, we saw Derek Chisora spit on Vitaly Klitschko.
We didn't need that.
I'm not offended by it.
Adam Smith acknowledged that such behavior shouldn't be encouraged, but it is part of boxing's chaotic nature. From a promotional standpoint, it adds drama, but fights aren't won on press conference annex. Stevenson thrives under pressure. Chaos favors the discipline, not the impulsive. Lopez may have grabbed headlines, but Shakur is focused on rounds, tempo, and proving superiority.
Twice as big for the casual fans. Do we condone it? I mean, in boxing terms, should that happen at a head-to-head? Of course not, but these things do happen. This is the fight business, and it's just made it even bigger, and we wait to see what happens next. And
Dave Caldwell emphasized the shift once hands are laid. The tone changes completely. Lopez escalated. Stevenson's reaction doesn't signal recklessness, it signals reality. Respect is a major currency in boxing. Crossing that line is often a sign of insecurity, not dominance. Shakur's calm intensity after the incident demonstrates focus, not
everything that, because that's a little bit naughty. Because I know it's all, you know, fun and games at press conferences, but when you lay your hands on another man's face, whether there's an egg in it or not, you've laid your hands on his face, and that takes it.
Eddie Hearn compared it to other high-pressure moments, underscoring how rare it is to stay composed when provoked. Stevenson did exactly that. The slap and push reveal a lot about mindset. Stevenson remained locked in, mentally ready, while Lopez relied on emotion instead of skill. A hint of uncertainty about
the push was. Listen, we've seen worse, you know what I mean? But lively. And what followed actually was one of the few times that I've seen Anthony Joshua unravel, if you like, because normally it's very composed, but you can't be composed when a man's talking to you like that.
Wade's analysis is clear. This wasn't mutual chaos. One fighter escalated. The other responded with control. That distinction matters. Fighters confident in their abilities rarely need to manufacture drama. Those who feel pressure often do.
Fighters on stage their face off? Of course not. Yes, it's over the line. You shouldn't be doing it. They shouldn't be putting hands on each other. But it is the fight game, and we've seen far worse. We've seen guys get in fights. We've seen people throw dollies in this game, in the combat sports.
Teofimo, he's funny. He's got character, but he's a great fighter. He's very athletic. He comes from awkward angles, and I do like his style, but I study boxing, I watch boxing, I do like Shakur's style. The way he breaks his opponents down, he slows it down to his pace, he's got good distance. If you gotta pick someone, I'm going Shakur.
Come fight night, we'll figure out whether he's better than Zepeda or more of a challenge than Zepeda. I know Zepeda's style.
Don't try me.
Nah, I'm just saying, bro, like, you ain't fight a fighter with that kind of style yet to know, like, whether he's, you know, that's all I'm saying.
Don't try me.
You bring a different style to the table.
And Shakur's brilliant at that because, one, he wants top sparring, but two, he gives his time as well because he's a gym rat. He's a boxing lunatic.
As of this moment, Shakur Stevenson appears focused on legacy, while Teofimo Lopez seems focused on disruption. Mentally, Stevenson looks stronger, hungrier, and more determined. The slap and push may have been a spark for Lopez, but for Shakur, it only sharpened his focus. He thrives under pressure, and the ring will be no different. Fans, this is the moment to watch. Every second counts. Who do you think will come out on top? The debate is wide open.